Hello FIFA faithful, Bearhamms here with episode 3 of my Dundee United Youth Academy career mode. And before we get into the thick of things, including a game against Ross County, let's talk about how we did off camera. 4 quick sim games. We lost to Rangers 2-1, and then we drew against Celtic 1-1, and then we beat Hamilton 2-1, and then we got absolutely flagellated by Livingston 4-0. With that productive run of form, we still sit in 4th behind Aberdeen, behind Rangers, and behind Celtic, as we are a little closer to the 5th and 6th side Motherwell and Hibernian. And we'll see how the next couple episodes go. If it's at a stage where it's like, okay, we're in 4th or 5th, we've accomplished that mid-table finish, we'll try to skip past this season further and try to get into season 2. But nonetheless, we're doing great so far, but we do got to fix that goal differential. I think we can do that in due time. Since we blazed through that month, we did have a scouting report, and we did bring one player immediately into the lineup, and that is Gordon Cruikshank. I'll just call him Gordy. And I like his physical stats. 6'6", 191 pounds. Great physicality, decent pace for a man of his stature. In today's episode, we will play Ross County at home, and then we will quick sim the fixture against St. Johnstone. And then we have our final game. It will be Aberdeen. It's a rival, as well as Casey Gillespie's former team. Before we get into the match against Ross County, let's splash into some stats. As Riley Gray, 11 goals, 4 assists. He's currently the Golden Boot winner as of right now, knock on wood. Then we do have Christian Soria, who has 5 goals and 3 assists. And good news for him, looking at his status, he is a showing great potential player. So him and Gray up top. That is a nice combo. We also have Tom Law, attorney at law, with 2 goals and 5 assists. He is leading the team, and although at a 47, he is doing the business as that second striker. We also have a goal from Yildirim. Peter McCauley's doing okay, even at a 44 overall. Muir with a goal already. Powers, if we don't count that one, but one of the players I do enjoy, Nathan Cartwright, 2 assists from that right back role. And other than that, not much. I do want to see more production out of our side. I've made 2 changes to the lineup. As you can see, Keto is back at his CDM role, and we are going to introduce Cruikshank at that center back spot, and hopefully he can take that for his own.
We simply have to focus on this man. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV?
Here we are in the orange kits. And to be honest, I have not played this save in a week. I have been busy. That's why there hasn't been as many uploads to the channel as there has been in the past couple weeks. But I do hope to change that with some off time. A chance for a shot here. No, he's going to go out wide to Tremarco. Tremarco with a centering pass, but a great block by Cartwright. Once again, easily, in my opinion, the most impressive player. I know Riley Gray is leading the league in goals, but I don't know. There's something about Cartwright I just like. Trying to find some open space against Tom Laws. There's a cross in the box, a good one, but a good save by Wisniewski. It's our Polish keeper able to scoop that up, and we'll find Cartwright. Cartwright does see a run from Tom Law, and Tom Law has some steps ahead of his defender. Now centers one through, looking for Riley Gray, and that will do it. Goal number 12 for Riley Gray on the season, as that was a perfect pass by Tom Law, laying down the law. We have got this lead early on. Out wide to Áñez. Áñez will cut it back. Finds McCauley. Oh, back to McCauley it goes. McCauley with a chance, and oh, and he puts it wide. That would have been a great way to cap off this first half. It's a little give and go between him and Riley Gray. But just his shooting boots weren't there. Hits Áñez. Áñez does get a cross in the box, looking for a header, but that is way too far away. Allen, off-balance pass, won't be enough time. We'll head to the tunnel with the 1-0 advantage. Riley Gray once again showing why he is a true talent in this league. And I don't know how long we'll be able to hold him, but for right now, he's doing everything he needs to do. Commencing the second half, we have made 1 substitution as we have taken off Allen and brought in Nishibe. Want to see what he can do at that center mid role, since we had him start at center back for the first couple games of the season. It's Keto to Gray, out wide to Áñez. Áñez does have some runners here. It's going to cross it in, looking for Tom Law. Tom Law won't get there in time. We'll fall to Cartwright here. Cartwright does get a cross in, looking for Riley Gray. Gets the header to it, but a great save by the Ross County keeper. His name is Mullen. Wiggles around Yildirim. Maybe a chance here is Patton. Oh, there we go. That's the crushing tackle that we need. Crookshank. All right. Nishibe does see the run by Cartwright. Floats that through. Cartwright. Going deep. Almost found Tom Law. So now he will find Riley Gray. Riley Gray. Great pass to McCauley. Can he finish that one? Yes, he does. He did miss one in the first, but he won't miss it this time. McCauley takes in the pass from Gray. We have a solid 2-0 advantage over Ross County. All right. I'm starting to feel this team a little more. In the first couple episodes, again, I played them spread out, so I couldn't really get a feel for the team. But now, with this formation and with the personnel, starting to get a hang of this. Anyes trying to get in his grill. Now it's Yildirim. Good play by Yildirim. Now maybe a chance on the counter here. There is a run out wide. Nishibe. He's making it. Cuts. Going to find Tom Law. Tom Law flicks that through. Chance for Gray. Oh, what a rocket. What an absolute rocket by Riley Gray. Way to leave it by Tom Law. Again, those two together. Gray and Law. The law firm. I'm just going to call them the law firm. They have some insane chemistry. And Riley Gray has some insane finishing. That'll do it. Solid start to the episode. A brace by Riley Gray. Not to mention a nice goal by McCauley. With those 3 points, we'll solidify our spot in 4th. After that 2-goal performance by Riley Gray, let's talk about his future. Now, I'm not going to get rid of him this season or not even next season. It depends on what happens. But I do feel for the integrity of the save that because he is a potential to be special player and he might get to a stage where he's just too overpowered for this league, we will sell him to a better side. But they have to be a Premier League side. Quick simming the game against St. Johnstone. I do have fond memories of St. Johnstone because Docs did a save with them. It was one of his club and country saves. He did it with Scotland. And I do recall Murray Davidson, the captain there in the center mid spot, as after 90 minutes away from home, we do get throttled. And Murray Davidson does score in the 77th minute as O'Halloran and Wotherspoon add to the total. For the second and final game of today's festivities, Casey Gillespie takes on his former team, Aberdeen. As stated before, Casey Gillespie has a storied past with Aberdeen, helped them win the Scottish Cup as well as the league against Rangers both times. I have some highlights here. He did score a brace to give us that Scottish Cup victory. He wasn't the most skillful player in the world. He actually had only 1-star skill moves, but we made the most of that 1 star. As you see there, we are the worst defensive team in the league, giving up 31 goals in 17 games. Maybe a pass here to Tom Law. Tom Law is through. Tom Law could have had a shot there, but he was just trying to find a better angle. So there's a good header by Yildirim. It will find Keto. Keto back at that CDM role, which I think he's more comfortable at as opposed to the center back role. It's Nishibe. Soria. Good pass through. Chance for McCauley. Yes! Another goal. Another great goal by McCauley. Taken in the pass from Riley Gray, who is our offense through and through. Some great hold-up play there. A nice flick by the Giant. We will get the early lead and shock lead against a team like Aberdeen. Nishibe out wide to Cartwright. Poor centering pass to Tom Law as it will fall back to the team in white. There's McGinn. Tries to center something through. It will find the Hayes now with a chance. Crookshank trying to get big in the box. There's a shot, and thankfully that is wide. I have actually played Aberdeen before, but it was off camera. And you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you play that? It's a rivalry game. Come on. But you got to realize with the Scottish League, you play teams 3 times, and you don't want the matchups to be repetitive for each episode. Is there maybe a chance here's Nishibe? He saw an open lane. So I'll try my best to have games against every team at least once. And then sometimes with the big games like Celtic or Rangers, we'll play them twice. Of course, Aberdeen will play them twice. I would like to play every game on camera, but I'd want to keep this pace where like a season is like 4 or 5 episodes. We'll try to, keep it condensed. So there's a cross in the box. Good header up by Crookshank, but it will fall straight to Aberdeen, and they are going to bury it. I mean, good attempt by Crookshank. but sometimes you just fall into bad luck. It's Cosgrove able to deliver. Maybe a through ball here for Gray. Gray is onside. Oh, good cut by Gray. Gray, can he curl it? Yes, he can. Buries it home. Yeah, the man, he's a menace. An absolute menace. A 6'5" menace. So he's able just to wrangle around a couple defenders and curl it right past the keeper. We got the lead again, boys. Out wide to Logan. So they do have just a little bit of time left, and I don't think they're going to use it wisely. So just passing it out the back. Though we have been duped before. Teams have been given Fergie time as Hayes looking for a pass in the box. Has a chance for a pass in the box, but will go out wide to Ferguson. Speaking of Fergie time. So now there's one last chance here. Aberdeen. Can you call time? Finally they called time in the 96th minute. We just barely hang on to this lead. We get the Derby W. Casey Gillespie feels a little sad beating his former team, but feels pride in Riley Gray getting that game-winning goal. Tying up the month of December in a Christmas bow, we do have a Boxing Day fixture against Motherwell. And after a quick simulation here, we do draw by a score of 2-2. Kettle with a goal as well as Soria. Final game of the calendar year, we do take on Hibernian away from home. And in our purple kits, we do lose as Law got his third goal on the season, but it wasn't enough. With the new month, we do have a new scouting report, and out of the 3 countries we scouted, we only found 2 prospects. The first one is Valery Maximov, 50 overall, CDM, actually pretty solid, considering the other guy that we got was Ivanov, who's a 53, who doesn't have that much potential. That'll do it for episode 3, 20 games into this season. We are sitting in 5th place, tied with Motherwell on 29 points, though because of our goal differential of -5 and having the worst defense in the league, it does make sense. Though, when you look at the teams below us, Kilmarnock has 6 points under us, that's good, as well as Livingston, they have even less. Honestly, I think we've picked our spot in the middle of the table since we are doing such a decent job, and we are going to make the board happy enough. So yes, this will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as you did playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, a toodaloo.